This is my local guide, Lenar. What do you got here?
So this is a rifle, but it's just air rifle. It's not any gunpowder or something like that.
Right.
And you do this. When you do this, then it's ready to put the pellet in here. So it's ready to shoot.
All right. So we were just driving along. We spotted a small one up in the tree here. So I think Lenar's gonna take a shot and see if we can get it. The iguana is way up in the top of the tree, and it's not a green iguana. You can't really see him very well because he's blended in. He's camouflaged really well against this tree.
Oh.
Wow, nice shot.
Cuidado con el alambre.
So here in Colombia, it is actually illegal to hunt and sell iguana. If you're hunting it for personal use like we are, then there's absolutely no problem. They had problems in the past with overhunting, but now through educational programs teaching people about the conservation of the iguana, the population has rebounded a lot. So it's a lot easier to hunt them now than it was 10 years ago. And also we're going to be only targeting males because we don't want to shoot a female that might be bearing eggs. And also we're going to be looking up in the trees because we're only going to shoot ones that are in the trees, because if they're on the ground it could be that they're laying eggs. We're going to take a drive and keep our eyes open for the iguanas, and it's a lot easier to look from the car because we can cover more ground. That one was a little bit small, but what were you just telling me, Liam?
This is like when you go hunting, the first thing that you want to hunt, if you find one of them, you have to shoot it. After that, then you can be like, okay, I'm gonna now choose which one is the perfect to hunt or not.
So you have to take the first one.
We believe that if you see something but you didn't hunt it, then you will not find anything in the forest.
So that is why we took the first one we saw, even though it's a little bit small, but otherwise we might completely ruin our luck if we don't shoot the first one that we find. Okay, that didn't take long at all. Our guy just spotted another one. Two iguanas in probably 5-10 minutes. I thought we were going to be out here for a lot longer, but these guys are pros. They spotted them so easily and then sniped them right out of the tree. That was exhilarating, really cool. So we've got two, and then another couple locals came by and they had two more, so that's plenty. We're not getting any more today. I think we've got 5 iguanas, and that took maybe 20 minutes. It was really fast. These guys are pros. Our guide Lenar was telling us that he used to do this all the time as a kid, and now we've just come to this little farm, this ranch, and this is where we're going to be cooking the iguanas. They've got to boil down a little while so you can peel the skin off first. So we're actually going to go fishing nearby to here, and then we're going to have hopefully iguana and fish for lunch today. That is fresh iguana tail is still wiggling when they cut it off. Nice little snack for the pups.
Tiene otra. Tiene otra.
So it's like a corn and sugar drink they just offered me. There's like pieces of corn in there. Kind of reminds me of like a soy milk, but corn flavor. A little sweet. Actually, it's really good. So we're back at the farm. The iguana's been cooking away for a while and just boiled. So they're removing the skin now and kind of shredding the meat. And it's surprising how much meat is on the iguana. What is this dish called, Leonard? Iguana con coco? Or?
Yeah, iguana con coco.
Okay.
It's like in milk. The coconut milk.
Okay. Coconut milk with iguana. Let's try it out. How often would you eat iguana?
Not often.
Not often?
Like maybe you do that in vacation or something like that. It's like 1 or 2 times per year. Something like that.
So the iguana's cooking away on wood fire. He added in the coconut milk, which was just in a Coca-Cola bottle, homemade coconut milk, and then lots of spices, tomato sauce, mustard, a black sauce. Now he's just adding some tomatoes, and there's green peppers in there. Is that enough? More?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's okay.
And you can see all those pieces of iguana in there. There's green onions, there's cilantro, all kinds of different things. It's really jam-packed full of ingredients, so I think it's going to taste delicious. My first time trying iguana, and I know it's going to be good. I'm excited.
Yuca treintera, la mejor del mundo.
So the iguana is coming along. It smells incredible, and this area is particularly popular for their yuca, which is cassava. So we're also boiling some cassava, and then we're gonna also cook up the fish too. Just enjoying the countryside lifestyle here in Colombia while I wait for the iguana to cook. I can't say I was ever expecting to be this excited to try iguana, but it looks so good. Check out this mango tree. It's absolutely packed full of mangoes. I mean, packed full. Look at this. There's chickens and turkeys and donkeys and dogs. Their really rustic kitchen is so cool. All wood fire, of course. The boys just rolled up on the motorcycle with another catch. They got another iguana. You can see just how abundant they are, but this time they accidentally shot a female. It's pregnant, it's got eggs. Apparently the eggs are delicious too. They're actually gonna throw them into our stew, so we might try out iguana eggs as well. It wasn't the target. They didn't know it was a female when they shot it, but like I said, they are very abundant here. So as long as you're not selling it, you're not doing anything wrong here in Colombia. All right, the time has come to try the fruits of our labor. Well, not so much my labor, but those guys' labor. Here is the beautiful iguana with coconut milk, and that right there is one of the eggs from that female that they just brought in. And then the yuca, the cassava, which is very popular in this region, as I mentioned. So let me grab a little piece of yuca, some iguana. This is gonna be my first time. Let's try. It doesn't have any weird flavor whatsoever. Often when you eat some kind of wild meat, you might be expecting there to be a gamey flavor. Not this. At least it's masked with all of the spices that they put in there. So many different spices. It's got little bones, kind of like fish bones, but the meat is more kind of firm, lean than fish. It's halfway between a fish and a chicken. Like frog meat, if you've ever had frog. It's very similar. Yeah, little bones. Oh man, it's really good. The flavor's awesome. And I'm surprised at how much meat is on these guys. I can see why they like to go hunt these, because it's easy and really hearty food. When times are tough, iguana would be the go-to for sure. And let me try the egg. Look at that egg right there. It's almost like just the egg yolk. There's no egg white. Let's try it. The egg is really creamy, but it's got like a layer on the outside that's a little bit chewy. No shell, but like a little thin, chewy layer, almost like skin around the egg. The flavor is awesome. There's so much going on in there. They put a ton of different spices. It's really like a strong flavor. And then it goes well with the yuca too, which is sort of like the texture of a mashed potato. I'm really impressed with these guys. Not only do they know how to hunt, they know how to cook too. The flavor is awesome. First time trying iguana. I'm sure that no matter where you are in the world, if there was an abundance of iguana, you would be eating it too. It's good. The flavor is like strong coconut, but with almost like a ketchup-y flavor and like a ketchup texture almost to that sauce that's all around it. There's some hearty chunks of meat on that iguana. More than you might expect. It's good.